Okay guys, welcome back to Ace Tactical. Today I'm going to go ahead and show you the basic steps for disassembly of any standard AR-15 or AR-10 rifle. This one we have right in front of us is a AR-10 and 308 Winchester. As you can see, it is a very large firearm compared to some of the other stuff that I have done here before. But it is still pretty simple. So as always, first thing you're going to do, make sure that the firearm's not loaded. You see there's no magazine in the firearm. To go ahead and check the chamber on this, you're going to want to go ahead and depress this right here, which is your bolt catch, and pull your charging handle all the way back. Again, depress that bolt catch again right there. And you can see that there is nothing in the chamber. Try to get you a good look there. And next step is going to be to go ahead and release that bolt forward. I like to just go ahead and when I'm doing this, just pull the charging handle because I don't like it to slap forward. On this one, it does not like to go ahead and disassemble as long as the bolt is primed. So I'm going to go ahead and dry fire even though I don't like doing that. And your next step is going to be to go ahead and push this pin in. This one is very tight, so I actually have to go ahead and use punch right here. And you're just going to go ahead and give that a nice little gentle tap. You should be able to go ahead and pull it back from the bottom. Your next step is going to be go ahead and slowly lift your upper receiver away from your lower receiver. And your charging handle right here. Just give that a nice little gentle pull. You're going to go ahead and you're going to pull your charging handle and your bolt carrier out of the firearm, like so. Next step, if you really want to start taking this apart, go ahead and pop that front pin open. Front pin's up here. This one should be a little bit easier. Yep, right there. Get them both going. You can completely take your lower and your upper receiver apart. Right there. So we're going to go ahead and push the upper receiver aside. Now we're going to get down to the lower. So right here is the plunger for your gas tube or your recoil tube. Really easy to take it apart. So I like to go ahead and line it up with the little dimple. Obviously you can see this one has not been cleaned in a while, so that's why I'm taking this one apart. And you depress it down just slightly. A little pin right here. Yes, this is a toothbrush. Sometimes it gets really stuck in there. Very tiny flathead screwdriver. Just get that right in there. There we go. Go ahead and get that buffer out. Buffer spring, I get a buffer tube, recoil tube. That's what a lot of people call it. Don't know why they call it recoil tube, but it works. So here we have your lower. Really not going to go ahead and take this apart any more than it is because I really don't want to have to go ahead and show you guys how to re-put your fire control group back in. And now we have your bolt assembly. So right here is going to be your firing pin. Right here is your actual bolt and your release, your recoil. So when this actually goes like this is when it's going back. And that's how it chambers and ejects the next round. So we're going to go ahead and actually show you how to take this apart real quick. So again, this little cotter pin right here. This one is beveled on one side, so again I have to go ahead and take a nice little small punch. Sometimes you gotta have a little block for it, but it's okay. Take a nice little small punch. Just give a little tap, a little up tap. And it should pop right out. Now once that's out, your firing pin will come right out. This is again, an Ar10 firing pin. It's much larger than the standard one for a 223 or 556 out of an Ar15. Then you're going to go ahead and pop your bolt back. Sometimes you just gotta give it just a little whack and it'll come out. Then you pull your actual bolt out. Now again, if you're going to go ahead and take this apart to actually completely clean it, there's another little cotter pin. I believe it's 330 seconds is right about the size. Yeah, right about 330 seconds. Again, take a little punch, give it just a little tap. Now right behind this is going to be a spring, which is what's going to be depressed when your firearm goes to eject around. So it's a very tiny little spring. Sometimes they come apart. Right there, it goes on to the ejector right there. So this is how you go ahead and disassemble an AR-15 to go ahead and clean it. You guys have fun.